guys, welcome back to the channel where we are checking out crypto games. Today we are looking at Illuvium, and there has been a lot going on with Illuvium. Not only the character leaks, but there's also been a massive sILV fraud, which we're going to look at today. So make sure, guys, that you're not exchanging anything for sILV. Ultimately, if you bought it in the last little bit, there might be an issue with getting it. But we're going to run through these notes. Again, I really want to get the video out there. I know it might be a little bit late because they did lock the pool. A lot of players were absolutely freaking out that sILV price was dropping. We've also seen the ILV price drop, which is kind of indicative to what the market is doing right now. We've seen quite a few coins, including Bitcoin, that has dropped quite a bit in the last little bit. So just seeing where crypto market is, it is highly volatile, guys. Don't ever forget that that it is a very volatile industry that can make a difference in, how do you think people get, 10, 20, 50, 100x gains out of cryptocurrency? It is the volatility that is in there, guys. So let's go ahead and run through the Discord server and show you just kind of what is happening since the new year. So looking here at the very top, please do not click links that tell you you'll get rewards or prizes. So this has been a scam that we have seen going on a lot. We've actually seen it in a lot of messages. So one of the most important things, guys, as you can see right here on the left-hand side, we have Guild of Guardians, I have Illuvium, I have Splinterlands. As soon as you join a Discord server, first thing I do right here, privacy settings, guys, turn this off. This will prevent you from getting messages from bots all of the time. The only way they'll be able to message you is if they do the friend request, you accept the friend request, and then you go from there. So make sure you turn this off instead of it being on, because I absolutely get spammed from all of these servers on Discord. So turn it off because it is scams. Most of the time, if they're saying you're going to get free cards, you're going to be whitelisted for the land sale, you're going to be, entered into XYZ to get this for free, it's a scam, guys. If they're saying, hey, you just have to send us a little bit of Illuvium, or you have to send us your wallet address, keep your information safe, guys. I cannot really stress it. And just like Aaron says, make sure it is always scams. Airdrops are done by asking to submit a wallet to go into a drawing. Make sure also, if you're following Illuvium, just like any other games, everything comes from this official announcement tabs. Just like some of the other crypto games that I play, the official announcements are what you're looking for. Not what you got DM'd from someone that you don't know, not that someone's throwing up in chat. Make sure you're cautious of links when you're going through here. So we're aware of a number of messages posted in Illuvium chat from unverified accounts. They took action, they removed them, which exactly, they're keeping our best interest in mind. If you see DMs, get them out. There is a reason we have kind of a fraud chat in here as well. If you're getting DMs, block them immediately. They do not DM people for this reason. If it says Aaron from Illuvium, chances are it might not be Aaron from Illuvium. It could be someone trying to get your information. So right down here, this is where it started, guys, on 1.3, found a vulnerability in the staking contracts. As such, they put a temporary pause on sILV. So if you have been on the staking site, you cannot claim it for sILV. I actually tried for ILV today and it gives me an error. So I'm not sure if this is included with it. I am just waiting at this point to see what becomes of this. The vulnerability has been fixed with staking V2 contracts. We expect them to launch shortly. So a lot of players are really hoping that everything is going to convert to V2 that we wanted to, which will, help this and actually fix the problem that they've been working on. A lot of players have also said it might result in the land sale being on V2, which means no gas. Ultimately, that is yet to be seen, guys. I would love to go that route if they could. Just getting the land without the gas fees would be crazy. So we might be moving to V2 relatively soon. We expect to have them launched shortly with the V2 contracts. Now, yesterday looking at this, in light of recent events, we're postponing the giveaway for the 50 whitelist spot for Fancy Birds, which again, it's unfortunate, but you have to do what is in best for the investors, best for the market, best for the crypto. Again, the team is really keeping us in mind. The eligibility date has been completed. Apologize for the inconvenience. That is what you have to do, guys. They are keeping us in the loop on what is going on. do not buy in the unofficial sILV pool. That is right, guys. This is not an official pool. We have said this from the beginning. sILV was created from whales as a kind of a secondary market, that people were trying to get essentially the land much cheaper, which was the sILV. You could buy it at 50, 60, 70% discount at some point. In order to stop a security flaw, they had to take steps to rescuing the sILV pool. And again, we don't want everyone to get crushed in the space with the sILV. This is not something they take lightly. As soon as we can get a snapshot of the true owners of sILV, we will reimburse everybody. So that is coming. The bad actors were able to steal some funds, but not all of them, as we executed a swap of their own. So they did a swap to continue or to kind of head off what was going on. The sILV pool was never an official Illuvium created, but we take financial safety of our tokens very seriously, which essentially what happened was someone was able to mint sILV that was not coming from Illuvium. So that was kind of the big thing. We cannot stop people from buying it, but please do not do it. Again, do not buy the sILV. We do not take responsibility after the snapshot. Do not buy into the pool. Your tokens are at risk at that point. So this kind of breaks it down. And again, this just came out probably about 2 hours ago. So what happened? Most are aware a hacker compromised our staking contracts earlier this week. As a result, they halted claiming and minting of sILV. Again, if you go to the Illuvium site, it says right on the top, you cannot claim the sILV. We thought we caught the issue before a hacker could exploit it. However, a hacker previously found a bug. They were able to mint 8,000 sILV without detection. That is right, guys. They're minting coins that essentially are not meant to be there. It is kind of what it is. The attacker used sILV to begin draining the Uniswap pool. That accounts for a lot of the price fluctuation. To prevent them from liquidating the sILV, the Illuvium team minted sILV and used it to remove the liquidity from the pool, stopping the attack. Now, as the land sale got closer, we didn't know if there was going to be liquidity in this pool, essentially to swap for sILV. But the pool, as of right now, is on pause or it is gone. Do not buy sILV, guys. The attacker removed approximately 335 ETH, and they saved an additional 117 ETH. Guys, that's a lot of coin right there, 335 ETH. So he was taking this fraudulent sILV, converting it to Ethereum, and then taking the Ethereum. Now, we have seen this happening quite a bit lately. And again, it is super serious, guys. It's not something that is taken lightly. So what happened to my sILV? They took a snapshot at block number, as you can see there, 134 or 139-40833 before the rescue transaction. Snapshot would ensure they can exchange ETH to a new sILV token. That is right, guys. We will have a new sILV token. If you held the sILV token at the time of the snapshot, you are entitled to the same amount of the new token. So the token will not be lost if at the time of the snapshot you held the token, as long as you provide liquidity. As long as you provided liquidity at the block number, you will receive the same ETH sILV back as ETH sILV once they upgrade the contracts. That is V2, guys. They are looking to upgrade these contracts. So I bought sILV from the Uniswap after the block number. The decision to reimburse people who interacted with the pool after it lies with the council. So it is going to be a decision that is up and coming. If it will be reintroduced, there will be an emergency meeting within 48 hours, which again, this happened 2 hours ago. Will the DIO be affected? Even though the sILV Uniswap pool was unofficial, many community members, including myself, this is Kieran, remember, used it to trade in. As such, we feel somewhat responsible for legitimizing the pool. They've decided to reimburse all liquidity providers personally, so there is no loss. So that is right, guys. There is not going to be a loss to the DIO. They are reimbursing all liquidity providers. How we distribute the new sILV, interacting with Ethereum L1 has become expensive since we launched, which we know when we've done a transaction, it's been hundreds of dollars. $100 for a swap after swap after swap, especially depending on how you're really doing it. It could be multiple swaps, including the staking. So we're discussing several L2 scaling solutions to distribute the new sILV on an L2, which means it will not have the gas fees that we see from the first layer of Ethereum, which is awesome. ensuring that the cost of converting the new contract is as minimal as possible for the users. Also consider running the upcoming land sale on L2, which again, guys, if it goes to L2, it will eliminate the gas. It's a really big push. I would even consider, and my thought is, even if we have to delay the land sale, as much as I hate to say it, if we delayed the land sale a week or two to have it on L2, I would absolutely love to have that option of it being here without the gas. So what are they doing to mitigate any future bugs? So again, looking at the Illuvium team, they identified the issue, they corrected the problem. They're, reimbursing a lot of people, but what are they going to do? 3 independent audits per contract, internal and external. External contract, audits are really big because it's companies that don't have a stake in Illuvium, but they want to do what is best for it. Introducing the bug bounty program, hiring additional Solidity engineers, additional contract testing, additional code reviews. So they are doing everything in their power to really ensure that we are safe, guys. And again, this is exactly how something of this nature needs to be handled. It needs to be, transparent, clear communication with the community and what is going on. Again, we don't know everything behind the scenes, but ultimately putting the information out here, I give a big shout out to the team because it is exactly the way that it needs to be handled. And I'm really hoping that the land sale on L2 would be awesome so all users can participate, no matter how small. It would make a big difference because if you just have a couple sILV tokens, or if you have a little bit of Ethereum that you're looking to put into the land sale, a lot of it could be eaten up, and ultimately you could be missing out on land if a majority of your funds are eaten up, again, just by the sheer cost of the gas fees on L1. So I'm really hoping, it's something that we can work on, or something that they're considering, because you could save an incredible amount of money going to L2, similar to some of the other protocols, like for Guild of Guardians. Guild of Guardians is on L2. It doesn't have the gas fees. They run actually on Immutable X, which I know didn't work for Illuvium, but ultimately you don't have the gas fees when you do the transactions, which I absolutely love. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I know a lot of players don't look at Discord and don't look at it regularly, but they do check out my videos. So I just wanted to give you an update of kind of what's going on with Illuvium and where it is at, because I'm sure a lot of people are freaking out with the prices that are going on. And also I've got a lot of messages about the sILV price as well. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.